Hey guys, we're over at Manchester today with Zach at Stiff Tea Brewing. We're making collaboration hard kombucha using our Albion Street and Zach's hardworking kombucha. We've chosen Albion because we want a boozy breakfast kombucha, so we're going to add some lovely acidic notes from the Albion Street with a little bit of sweetness to match the coconut and blueberry notes from Zach's hard tea kombucha.
What's the roast on it? How do you actually roast this coffee?
So the Albion is a blend of a Brazil and a Costa Rican. So they roast light medium, and we'll both roast them separately, and then we'll blend them post roast.
I'm gonna get some scissors. So how do you get the fruitiness out of it more so than the bitterness? Because in this brew, you want the fruity notes to complement the coconut and the blueberry.
Yeah, so fruits in coffee just come naturally from the coffee itself. Um, so coffee, obviously, hundreds of flavor compounds. As you're roasting, you kind of building up acids and compounds that are already in the coffee during the roasting process. And then at a certain point during the roast, you'll start building up sugars as well. And then if you continue roasting, you'll start degrading acids and then creating like bitter elements. So obviously dark roasts have, they tend to be real bitter. So as we're roasting light medium, we're building up the acids and a little bit of sugar, but then we're not degrading any of the acids. So all those acids should be present. So as we said before, like citric, acetic, phosphoric, and they'll all contribute to kind of fruity notes.
It'll blend well with like the acetic acid of the starter.
Yeah, exactly.
Natural acids in the blueberries as well.
Yeah, so coffee has its own acidity kind of thing.
It'll smell amazing.
I think Albion is my favourite.
So obviously, so far we have brewed a batch of sweet tea, added the SCOBY to it. We fermented that out for 5 days. We added some blueberry puree. We've added 100 grams a litre, so there's 60 kilos of blueberry puree in there. I added coconut on Saturday, so I've had coconut that's been steeping in there for 4 days now. Just giving that creamier, sweeter kind of coconutty flavour. We're going to steep this cold water for 6-8 hours.
Yeah.
And then we're going to transfer that directly into the fermenter.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a slight mix, homogenize it. I guess before that, what we're doing is I'll be drawing off kind of a litre, splitting that down into 100 mils, and then doing dosage testing just to make sure we get like the right balance. Yeah. So like this product is not about being a blueberry flavor, a coconut flavor, or a coffee flavor. It's about trying to bring out the fruity, sweet, kind of complementary flavors of all of them. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do a little dosage test, add the right amount in, leave it for another day or two, and it's getting transferred on Friday morning, ready for release on Monday. That's the next stage.
How do you test for the alcohol content?
Is it I use what's called a hydrometer. Yeah. So you're measuring the gravity. So you've got like a glass kind of measuring device that floats, and it gives you a reading depending on the density of the sort of sugar that's in solution. Yeah. Obviously, with the hard kombucha, like I know what alcohol content I'm trying to hit. So with this one, it's 4.8%. Okay. I think for this brew, it was about 45 to 50 kilos of sugar that was dissolved in. That's now fermented out completely dry. And then obviously, you add the blueberry, which contributes sugar as well, but also it adds water content, so the volume stays the same. Yeah. And then I send it away for testing to verify it all anyway. So this one is, at the moment, it's measuring it at perfect 4.8.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, it's good. It's a nice, like, sessionable ABV. I thought for this product with like the sun coming out.
Yeah.
Didn't make it too low, wouldn't make it too high. 4.8 is like good drinking strength, especially something like coffee as well. Like sometimes like with big coffee flavored drinks, it can be a bit too intense, but with like the lighter fruity flavor going for this one, I thought a nice medium ABV where you can actually like enjoy it without necessarily having to commit to the effects of alcohol would be a good compromise to make.
Is it still fermenting at this point?
No, so this one finished fermentation on Friday. Okay. So I added the coffee on the coconut on the Saturday morning. Okay. I brewed it. I think 2 weeks ago today. So it has a good bit of time in tank. Yeah. And obviously like with the coconut as well, I wanted to spend that time really steeping into it. I didn't want to add it too early in the process because I just like to know where you're at, take things gradually. When you've got vigorous fermentation, like last thing I wanted to do was have, like the fermentation over extract it, because there's liquid dynamics at play in the vessel.
Yeah, okay.
So when it's like on chill, it's a lot more sort of stable and gradual extraction of flavour.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So it's kind of worked out well. I think today is pretty much where I want it. So I'm going to take the coffee out later on at the same time as take the cocoa out later on at the same time as I have the coffee.
Okay.
So it works out quite well.
And will adding the coffee and more liquid reduce the ABV, or is that going to pretty much do?
So technically, yeah, but it'll be like,
it'll be minimal.
It's going to be very minimal. Okay. But at the same time, I'll send it away for like analysis to get the true ABV.
Okay.
Going in.
Just agitating the coffee, making sure everything's submerged. Increase surface contact with the coffee.
We're all in.
So you're going to do first pours. This is from the tank, fresh.
Thank you. Yum.
Great colour.
Yeah, it's a brilliant colour.
We'll dose in.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So we have Baytown stiff tea kombucha.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
I'm into it.
Yeah, me too. That is good.